If this message touches something deep inside you, if it helps you breathe a little easier, stand a little taller, or feel a little less alone, I invite you to subscribe. Not for me, but for yourself. Subscribe so that every time you need a reminder of your strength, you'll have a place to come back to. This space is for the fighters, the dreamers, the ones healing silently in the dark. And if that's you, you belong here. You are not alone. I don't know your exact story, but I know pain. I know what it feels like to wake up with heaviness in your chest and a silence in your soul. I know the ache of being surrounded by people and still feeling invisible. I know the emptiness of putting on a brave face while inside, everything feels like it's falling apart. If you feel broken right now, like life has crushed something inside you, I want to tell you, you are not broken beyond repair. You are not weak. You are not hopeless. You are simply in a chapter that hurts. But the story isn't over. Pain has a strange way of becoming a teacher. The days that almost broke you are the days that can remake you. Sometimes it's not about bouncing back. It's about building something new with the pieces. And you, my friend, are still made of gold. Even if right now, all you see is dust. There is a strength in you that hasn't left. Left? It's just been quiet, waiting. And it's okay if all you can do today is breathe. There are times in life when we hit rock bottom and all the noise disappears. The distractions vanish. The masks fall off. And for the first time, we come face to face with ourselves, raw, hurting, unfiltered. But maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe that's where the real healing begins. Not in pretending to be okay, but in admitting that we're not. You don't have to be strong all the time. You just have to be honest. Honest with yourself. Honest with your heart. You don't have to keep holding it all together. It's okay to fall apart. You see, even in your lowest moments, you are still here. Breathing. Existing. That matters. That is powerful. That is proof that you haven't given up even when every part of you wanted to. Surviving pain is not weakness. It's resilience. It's courage. You may not have asked for this battle, but you are still showing up for it. And that counts for more than you know. The world tells us to hide our pain, to smile through the struggle, to be a find even when we're drowning. But let me tell you something different. Your brokenness does not make you less. It makes you more real, more human, more connected to others who are also carrying silent pain. In your vulnerability, there is incredible power. The kind of power that doesn't roar but whispers, I'm still here. You don't need to know the full map to keep going. Just the next step. And sometimes that step is tiny. Sometimes it's getting out of bed. Sometimes it's drinking water. Sometimes it's telling a friend you're not okay. And that's more than enough. Healing is not a straight line. It's messy, slow, unpredictable, but always worth it. Even on the days you can't see progress, trust that showing up matters. What happened to you, the heartbreak, the betrayal, the failure, it doesn't define you. It's part of your story, yes, but not the whole story. Yes, but not the whole story. Your worth was never based on your circumstances. You are valuable because you exist. You are needed, wanted, and loved, even if the world has convinced you otherwise. Just because someone couldn't love you properly doesn't mean you're unlovable. You have walked through fire and are still standing. Maybe bruised, maybe weary, but still here. That matters more than any trophy, any title, any success. You're a warrior in ways most people will never understand. You've endured storms that others couldn't see, and you've survived every single one. Let that sink in. Every battle you faced, you've made it through. That means you have a perfect survival rate so far. It's okay to mourn what you lost. It's okay to grieve the parts of you that feel like they're gone. But please don't stay stuck in the mourning. Look ahead, even if just a little. Even if it's blurry. There is still more waiting for you. There are still sunrises you haven't seen, people you haven't met, moments that will make you laugh until your stomach aches. Life hasn't given you its best yet, You might not believe it right now, but you will feel joy again. You will smile without forcing it. You, Mountain. You will look in the mirror and see someone who's whole. Not because nothing broke, but because they chose to heal anyway. There is no shame in taking time to heal. There is no weakness in needing help. Asking for support, reaching out, letting someone in, those are brave things. Those are brave things. Some people will never understand the strength it takes to fight silent battles, but I do. And I want you to know that your scars are not signs of shame. They are medals of survival. They are reminders that you've been through hell, and yet somehow you're still capable of love, of kindness, of dreaming. What a miracle that is. Don't compare your journey to others. Some people are smiling while they're silently breaking. Some people are healing in ways the world can't see. Must trust your own timeline. You're not behind. You're not late. You're exactly where you're meant to be, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. The universe hasn't given up on you. Neither should you. There will be days when hope feels distant, when darkness feels closer than light. But the light is always there, even if hidden. And the smallest spark of hope can ignite a fire in your soul. You don't need to see the whole staircase. Just take the next step. You are not walking alone, even if it feels like it. There are people rooting for you, praying for you, loving you from a distance. Everything you've been through is preparing you for something greater. The pain wasn't pointless. The struggle wasn't wasted. Even the silence had purpose. Stith, life is shaping you, building you, refining you, not breaking you. You may not feel strong, but the truth is, you are already stronger than most, simply because you refuse to give up. Remember, broken doesn't mean finished. Broken doesn't mean worthless. Broken means being in a place where something new can begin. Just as a seed must break open to grow, so must we sometimes fall apart to be rebuilt. What's coming for you is better than what left. Believe that, even if you have to whisper it through tears. Please don't give up on yourself. Not today. That's it. Not today. I'm not far. Not tomorrow. Keep going, even if it's just a shuffle. There's something incredible waiting for you. Not just in the world, but inside yourself. A stronger, wiser, more compassionate version of you is awakening. And it all starts here, with this moment, with this breath. Let us first. With this choice to believe, even if it's hard. So if these words found you when you needed them most, I ask again, subscribe, stay connected. Because every time you feel like giving up, I'll be right here to remind you that you still have purpose, still have purpose, still have power, and still have time. You are not broken. You are becoming. So as I come to the end of this message, I want you to take one final breath with me, deep and slow. Let it remind you that you're still here. Let it remind you that even in your brokenness, there is breath, and where there is breath, there is possibility. You may not feel ready. You may not feel whole, but you are already enough. And I believe with everything in me that the days ahead of you will hold more light than the ones behind. So please, keep walking, even if you stumble. Keep hoping, even if the flame is small. Be small. And keep loving yourself through the healing. The world hasn't seen the best of you yet. And neither have you. Your story isn't over. It's just getting to the part where you rise.